Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? No hat this time. Goddamn, look how sleazy I look. Holy shit. Balding with the longer hair. My hair is not growing. Okay, so like the front of my hair, the length of it, look at this. So at the front of my hair, the length, I have not cut it at all. But the front, man, is like, it's pretty lengthy, right? The back, like back here, it's like nothing. It's like fucking an inch. I don't know what's going on. All I've been doing is cutting the little tail off, my little rat tail, but that's about it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is not a good video. I'm gonna put a hat on. I ain't gonna submit you guys to that shit. I look so much better with the hat on. It's happening. It's happening. Check out the stash. If you're a fan of if you're subscribed to my other channel, you've seen the stash already. I'm not going to say anything on my other channel until I'm 100%, but I'll mention something here. I am thinking, and I'm not just playing with the idea, I have decided on this. I've pretty much decided I'm going to quit YouTube. Gonna quit YouTube. There is a comment. Somebody left a comment on my main channel poking fun at me about like I'm some conspiracy theorist and the YouTube algorithms got me down, when in reality my content just sucks. He's wrong in a he's half right, but he's also half wrong. So the YouTube algorithm is definitely jabbing me. I swear all the time, not just a couple of times, but all the fucking time. I say slurs. The YouTube algorithm, the content algorithm, is pretty good at picking up things. Pretty good. I talk about and reference all sorts of shit. All sorts of shit. The YouTube algorithm definitely pegs me. And I could see that too in my analytics. My analytics show that most of my watched sources come from existing subscribers. And that on top of the fact that I get decent watch time and engagement on that. People, when they watch, they don't just watch a little bit and move on. They watch like an hour or longer, right? So he's wrong there. He's wrong there. That being said, I'm getting like no growth. I'm getting like no growth. I've been doing this for like consistently for like 5+ years. And it's yeah, I've said all this before, that it's disheartening, but I keep coming back for my viewers, my existing viewers. But yeah, the cards are stacked against me. And it's not just the algorithm or my content. It's also, it's hard to be in this YouTube space. It's just tough. It's just tough. You know, I told myself I'm not going to upgrade my PC and I'm not going to get a better cam unless I got like some sort of return on my investment. Some sort of return. You know, I don't need tons, just, you know, and it's so fucking stupid. I need 1,000 subs to get monetized on YouTube. And I never went out and bought subs, but just I kind of stayed in the 230 range like for 5 years. And it sucks. I could always tell when a lot of my bot accounts got got deleted off of YouTube because my number would like drop, and it just sucks. I'm kind of just done. I'm kind of done. I put way too much time and energy into this, and there was a time when that was okay. You know, I've always done this because I wanted to, because it's fun. It's just no longer fun anymore. It's just no longer fun anymore. I don't know what else to say. Did I crack that sucker open? I did. And he talks about how lazy I was being. It's hard to hear, but he's not wrong there. It's not that I'm lazy. This might not change anything. Maybe this was the exact point he was trying to make, which I appreciate, but it's not that I'm lazy. It's just I'm not willing to put into something unless I'm going to get some sort of return. You know, I've always been this way. YouTube in general, both my audience, the platform, all the censorship and the abuse from, you know, the YouTube platform and just the algorithm, and then the politics. You know, there was a time where, you know, people celebrated my opinions back before, you know, the term based was even a thing. Before 2016, before the internet lost its fucking mind. You know, I would butt heads with people, but fucking people would celebrate my opinions and say, wow, that was a really good take and stuff. And I still think I have those opinions. But it's harder and harder to put myself out there when people just want to boil you down to lame politics. I mean, I pay attention to politics. I know what's going on. But when some fucking gamer that's on Twitter perpetually and they think speaking out against, you know, the Saudi Royal Fund or, you know, the CCP in China, when they view that as, you know, progressive politics, and if you're against it, you're like the bad guy, and they just constantly fling shit in your direction because I don't know, man. It's just there's a whole, it's not one group of people. It's not just SJWs. There's tons of overlap everywhere. Even on the conservative side, even on the libertarian side of things. A good example would be myself. I don't align perfectly with conservative politics. I align with their ideals on a lot of things, but there are some things I'm not down with at all. I'll give an example. Abortion. I'm not down with the conservative view on abortion. It's killing babies. No, it's literally not. It's not killing babies. Oh, well, life begins at conception. No, it doesn't. Yeah, says your God? It doesn't even say that in the Bible, does it? I haven't read the Bible front to back, but it's just, you get too preachy and too religious. You can't just say, you know, you can't just say something because your book says so. Same thing with the Quran and the woke ideologies. Just because your echo chamber says something and you repeat it over and over again doesn't make it so. You know, I'm still a science guy. Not science TM, but show me in science where life begins on the scale of between conception and, let's just say, 3 months. Where in between there does life begin? You know, if you're going to say, oh, life doesn't begin until the baby is born, you're off your fucking rocker and there's something wrong with you. Same thing in reverse. If you think life begins at conception when it's literally just a clump of cells massively duplicating itself and there's not even any organs in there, then you, again, have something wrong with you. So, I don't have the answers. I don't fucking know where life begins, but I know it's somewhere in between conception and birth. I don't know if it's weeks. I don't know if it's months. I don't know. Uh, the thing I like to say is a tree is alive. Yes, it is. It's a carbon organism, and it is alive, and if you chop it down, you kill it. But a tree is not a fucking life. A clump of cells, sure, it's alive. It's not a life. It does not think, it does not feel, and it does not have a fucking soul. I mean, if we really want to get biblical, God does not beam down a soul into a fucking congealed mess while it incubates, and I'm doing this with my hands the whole time. While it incubates and it's doing its thing and growing fucking a limb and then some lungs. Like, the soul isn't just hibernating in there, like, in constant fucking agony as its nerve endings are forming while its body is disconjoined, and then, like, it doesn't remember anything because, like, that's not what's going on. Like, do you fucking religious nuts believe that? Yeah, so anyway, my whole point here is that is an example of politics I am not down with when it comes to, conservatives, because I'm not a conservative. And there's overlap everywhere. No matter how based you are, no matter how rooted in reality you are, there's still, no matter what side you're catering to or you think you're friends with, there's always going to be some overlap that just flies in your face. People and things and ideas that don't like you. And I don't know, I guess I'm just too much of an edgy boy. Too much of an edgy boy. I could clean my act up. I could. I don't want to. And it's not all because of laziness. Like, there's a little, I do edit my videos. I do. I like to leave shit in so you could see me unfiltered and unedited. It says that in my fucking headline in my main fucking channel. Unfiltered and unedited and unpopular opinions. What does that mean to you? It doesn't mean I'm going to clean everything up, stop swearing, and edit everything to death, and read from a fucking script. Oh. Jury. Blah, 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 blah. I got a jury summons here. But I'm not doing it. Oh, wow, look at this. Do you see? I see this shit. I wrote down the hours it takes. This is an old list. I just haven't thrown it away. I don't know what I want to do with it. Wow. I made my wife write it out because she has awesome handwriting. Look at that shit. Strike Suit Zero. Do you guys remember that shit? Anyway. I don't know. There's got to be some give and take, and I haven't been taking much, to be honest. I knew it would be a couple months, maybe a couple of years before I was monetized. I'm fine with it being slow going, but I think it's time to throw in the towel. My mind has been made up 80% of the way. The only question now is to what degree do I want to quit? Am I just never going to make another video ever again? I've kind of quit before, but I got called back. And so since then, I'm like, I'm not going to say I'm going to quit anymore because you never know. I'm probably not going to. But I'm definitely going to be stepping down and taking a pay cut. And I will come back for maybe some special occasions. But I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm good with I'm good. I'm good. So a lot of cool people on YouTube, a lot of cool followers of mine, even my trolls, which, I flipped a couple of y'all. Some fucking shitty ass 4chan trolls with bad intentions trying to fucking cause some shit, and I flipped y'all with my personality and my niceness. And it turns out some of y'all aren't all that bad. And you're valued people on my channels that do pop in every once in a while to flip me some shit and, you know, to have a good time. Just having a good time. And I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are good people, man. All you 4chan people. From the weird pudding people to the straight up trolls to the fucking guys with the multiple accounts trying to dox me. You know, we didn't get off on the right foot, some of us, but, you know, I think it ended out well. Just want to say, you know, I appreciate you guys. 4chan gets a lot of crap, but I'll always remember how the community calls out and tracks down murderers and child molesters and other things like that. They've broken cases, doing collaborations and coming together. Some epic trolls, some epic fucking trolls trying to get the OK hand symbol, getting the ALS to have it as a hate crime or something. Yeah, you just kind of have to have the stomach for that shit. Some people like freak out and yeah, I got cause for concern a couple of times, but it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate them. I appreciate all the random people. I just don't have it in me anymore. You know, I got other things. I got other things. There's 4 determining factors here. Number 1, it's just time. It's time to admit defeat, right? It's no one's fault. It's not necessarily my fault. Some of it's contributed to me. I could have just gone harder. I could have just bought a brand new rig for thousands of dollars, you know, a Threadripper. I could have gotten a state-of-the-art camera. Could have gotten a mic. I could have done all the extra. I could have, like, I don't know, I could have done something more. You know, branded it better, cleaned my act up. I could have done some stuff. But, you know, I have other shit going on. And that's the other things I want to talk about, too. The other thing is I have a website that I manage. It doesn't make tons of fucking money, but it allows me to not have to go and get a 9 to 5. I get to spend a lot more time at home doing the things I want. And yeah, I'm a house husband, you know. Not a very good one, but I am technically a house husband. The wife goes out and works the 9 to 5. She's done pretty good for herself. When I first lost my job, well, when me and Stacy were thinking about having kids, which you know, we better do it soon if we're gonna. And to be honest, I don't think we're gonna. We bring it up every year or so, and we like the idea of one, but we're fucking in poverty, and this world is shit. So yeah, but when we brought the idea up, when the idea would get brought up, who would stay at home and stuff? Well, I would be the one staying at home because she has a better job and she makes more money. So what are we going to do? Am I going to go to work at minimum wage while she stays? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. So actually, she would probably be the one doing the paid leave since she'd get paid for it and I'd work. But then once her paid leave would be up, then I'd... That's originally what the idea was. I was looking for a job, things weren't working out, and then she floated the idea. It's like, well, why don't you just, you know, not get a job? And I was like, are you sure you're all right with that? And she's like, yeah, I make pretty good money. She does. And so, you know, that's kind of what's been going on. But I've been trying to do something online. I've been trying to do something, YouTube, and then I got my. It was originally a Tumblr. It was my Tumblr turned into a website, which I get most of my advertising and shit I peddle through Reddit now. I have a corresponding Reddit subreddit, a not safe for work subreddit. That takes up some time. Very minimalistic though. I'm glad it works out. I don't make tons of money off of it, but I'm making some scratch. And YouTube, my online presence has always been divided between YouTube, specifically YouTube Gaming, and my not safe for work site. You know, I would allot myself. So I'm not on. I don't have a fucking tablet. I don't have a cell phone. I'm not always pecking on shit, right? I have my computer here at my desk right here. I come over here and I sit down and I allow myself some time to do my shit. You know, I'm like, oh, I gotta get some work done, and I'll give myself an hour. Like I'll look, oh, it's 10:53 right now. I'll give myself until noon, and then that's it. I'm done with the computer over there. So I check all my emails. If I want to like make an Amazon purchase or watch some videos or something like that. Usually I'll put like a podcast up or something like that up in the background while I toil away and stuff. But for the most part, it's either YouTube or my website. And the two kind of get in the way of each other. And that's what led me to, you know, filming and posting a little bit more sparsely. I'll just go, okay, I'll sit here, you know, twice a month and talk, and that'll be my time I put into that. And yeah, I'm just not seeing a good return. And I've tried the other shit. I've tried doing the stupid thumbnails. I'm proud of some of the thumbnails I've done, but I've tried doing the thumbnail game where, you know, you have a face just doing fucking something stupid. I've tried chasing the algorithm. I've tried using the hashtags. I've tried not swearing. I've tried everything. And, you know, I'll do like an experiment. It's like, okay, for this week, I'll do this, this, and that, and monitor the results. Nothing. One time I thought something was working. I was like, ooh, that worked out pretty well. And so for the next week, I tried chasing that, and just nothing. It was a fluke. But yeah, nothing works for me. Nothing fucking works when I'm in a fucking hole. And I am. So yeah, I just can't split my time up anymore. I gotta focus more on the thing that's actually making me money, even though it's not that much. But if I just didn't have to worry about YouTube or the comments or the algorithm and any of that shit, it'd be a huge weight off my chest. And then, so those are two reasons, and I said there was four. The other two are, number one is that, or number three, I should say, is, you know, I value my time. I got other shit to do. I got drinks to drink, bitches to fuck, and games to play. Straight up. When I sit here, like right now, I'm supposed to be playing Skyrim right now because I've already put in 100 hours and I want to go for that platinum. I got other shit to play. You know, I do. I got other shit to fucking do. I don't want to be sitting in this chair all the fucking time. I just don't. I gotta exercise. I got other shit I want to fucking do. Which brings me to my last fucking point. My diabetes. Like, no joke. I have to exercise more. That takes out a huge chunk of my day. I can really feel it. I feel like I haven't had time to do anything else now that I gotta do that shit. Right? Sometimes I'll sit down. By the way, it's sugar-free, 0 sugar. Sometimes I will sit down for 3+ hours filming. And I start to get wonky because I need to eat. I have to eat 6 times a day, every 3 hours. Smaller meals. So, you know, I can manage my blood sugar. And I can't fucking do that, you know. It showed my last video too. It was time for me to eat. I was over an hour late eating. And I was getting airheaded, and I was kind of just talking out of my ass and rambling. And the reason for that was because Couldn't stay on topic. The reason for that is because I was fucking getting a little lightheaded. I needed to eat. I got fucking diabetes. I don't know what else to fucking say. So it's that, plus, I gotta exercise more and manage that shit better. It's just tougher. It's just tougher. So I'm not getting a solid return. I'm only willing to put in so much effort. And the truth is, it is tough to get into YouTube. It is fucking tough. I got other shit to fucking do. My time is valuable. I gotta manage my website. And then my diabetes. All that combined, gotta throw in the towel. And it does feel like a defeat. It does feel like a defeat, and that's part of the reasons. I got that fighting spirit. I don't want to. I've hung on for so long. And the guy, whoever the fuck he is, I was talking to and everything. He was like, I don't want to be a dick, but I know how this goes. I've seen people in the comments fight with me and shit, and then the next video or something, I'll mention it, and they'll feel like shit. They'll feel like shit. And so to the dude, whoever you are, if you're saying this, don't feel bad. You didn't make me quit YouTube because you were mean to me. Okay? You had some valid points, and you made me look at things that you didn't even bring up. Mainly it has been 5 years. My channel hasn't gone anywhere. You didn't make that so. It's just a fact. You don't have to feel bad, my brother. You don't have to feel bad. But it is what I needed to look at things. And just the overall feeling is I'm already feeling better. I just like talking about this right now and saying it out loud and getting the words out. I feel better. Like moving forward. Because I got other shit to fucking do. Alright? I'm getting old. I'm almost 40. Alright, well, am I going to be leaving the internet? No. I'm probably going to just post every once in a while here on this channel. This will become my new main channel. I don't expect at all to get tons of views. I don't expect to get more followers. But this is about it. This is what this is it. This is about it. So for everyone who tunes into me to see my opinions and to hear me bitch and rant my crazy weird stories, well, you'll get that from time to time. I'll still, every time I need to vent or I need some shit to say or I just want to have a laugh, I'll come here and I'll post stuff every once in a while. It'll pretty much just be business as usual. I don't know when I'm going to post. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll do like this giant story time with Turbo. Or maybe I'll, have to, I don't know, yell and scream for 10 minutes. But same old unedited, lazy content here. You don't have to worry about that. But my main channel, my gaming channel, it is time to hang up the hat. So with that said, I don't know when I'm going to make that announcement video, but I'm going to, and I'll probably unlist everything, right? Because more often than not, here's what happens. I'll leave a comment on YouTube, someone will freak out, and then they'll click my profile and watch some of my content and reference that. Oh my God, you're far right because something, or oh my God, you're white. You straight white male. Like they do that. Like they'll use my content as a jumping off point. Like proof. Because they disagreed with me about something. I'm right all the time, of course. I am. I'm wrong sometimes. But yeah. Anyway. That's all I have to say about this shit. Don't expect anything from me. Don't expect anything. But Don't expect me to go off and leave and die either. I'm just throwing in my hat on my other channel. So I'm still thinking about things. I'm thinking about what to do, thinking about some compromises there, but it looks like I'm just gonna have everyone come on over here. It's tough, but it is what it is. Alright, peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next video, whenever the fuck that is. I can't get over this fucking hair. Oh, damn! Do you see the flake on my eye? Look at that shit. That is dead skin, brother. Holy shit. That's diabetes for you. It affects everything, even my fucking skin.